Theona, I see Tashin, and I see Robinson. Hola, hola a todos, ¿cómo están ustedes? How are you doing? How are you? It is day 4. Let's go. Let's do our assignments. All right, so quickly, I just want to know who is here. Otherwise, who is here? Let me know, let me know. Let me know. Who is here? Welcome, welcome. I see Jerry and I see Edwards. Edwards, I sent you a message. Please tell me if it's Flo or Digicel. Hola, hola, I see good vibes. Hola, I'm Mari. Hola, ¿cómo están ustedes? How are we doing today? I hope everybody had a good day. And it's time for us to complete our assignments. So, vámonos. Delancey. Hola, hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo están? How are you? All right. So first thing, we know we do that every day. Which schools are in the building? Let me know. Put the name of your school in the building. Oh, you're doing a CSC. ¿Por qué? What happened? Buenas tardes, Denia. Buenas tardes, Kyla. Hola, hola. How was your day, guys? Put it in the chat. I hope everybody had a good day. Ahora me duele la cabeza. My head hurts. But I'm here because vamos a seguir. We got this. We can do this. Hola, Alia. ¿Cómo estás? All right, put the name of your school. So you're studying for a test next week. I'm Mari. I see Teachfield in the building. I know that St. James High is in the building. I see Alia. Which other school is in the building? I know that Hart Granville campus is in the building. I see Imari. Which other school is in the building? Which teacher is in the building? Si eres profesor or profesora, identify yourself also. Which other school is in the building? Which other school is in the building? Alia, listen to the message that I sent in the WhatsApp group this morning. All right. Go ahead. Let me know. Please share with your friends. I'm not seeing some of the persons who are normally here. Where are they? And also, please bear in mind that we're winding down. We're getting close to the end of the week. I want to commend everybody who is here. You've been here since Monday, or you started Tuesday, or you started yesterday. And if today is your first day, welcome. Hola, Donny, Jamaica. Yes, it seems that a lot of homework, people's homework, they have completed them because we've been doing it all week. But I know that daily people get homework. So, or like Imari, who is studying for a test for next week, we can do that. Seeing that we have Donny Jamaica online for English, I am gonna give away the English book today. So I will ask you a question throughout. If you do literature, so if you're doing literature, there is a book, as I said, that was sponsored by Other Education. So let me know if you do English literature. If you do, I will be asking a question. So if there's anybody who is doing English literature, please indicate in the chat. Let me get some light in this place. All right. Um, Hola, Nike. Nike, remember your competition is strong because Shanika is sending out and Nike is sending out. So let's see um who is going to win. All right. So guys, remember whoever recommends the most person. That competition started yesterday. So between Wednesday, so that's Wednesday. So from Wednesday, not between, from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so the 3 days, if you are the person who recommended the most persons, then there's an Amazon gift card or cash, depending on where you are. So if you're in Jamaica and you say, I don't really buy anything on Amazon and you want the cash, you can. For those international, you can get the Amazon gift card. Or if you're in Jamaica and you want the Amazon gift card, whenever you win, you decide which one you want. But guess what? Um, as for those who were here yesterday, you saw Shanika and Nike. We have Keisha in the running too and Nia. But yesterday we saw it. So guys, they still have some time. All right, you're having some trouble in EDPM. What's your question, Shanika Townsend? Kiara is here. All right, can the same people vote? Um, yes, because it's a new day. But you'd want to get more people also. But yes, let them vote and let them subscribe. All right, so the same people can vote because it's a new day. They just can't vote 2 times one day. So not 2 times in the same day. So they can come back tomorrow and they can vote again. But they cannot vote like I saw somebody yesterday. This person said this person, this person. No, you just vote 1 time per day. All right, so here we go. Miss, I'm having problem with typing with my eyes closed. So you're supposed to, all right, but what you'd want to do is first practice with your eyes open to ensure that you know what you're doing and then you can close your eyes. But you can also watch YouTube. I know they have like ASDF, so you know that these are over here with this. Well, I realize you're seeing my hand a little different, but this would be over the keyboard because I'm using my laptop, you're seeing it on the opposite hand. But all right, so let's say this would be over here and then this would be over here. And then you can, but you have to, I would suggest starting with your eyes open, locating the keyboard, and then as the letters and the numbers on the keyboard. And once you have mastered that, then you can close your eyes. But closing your eyes when you don't know what is there in the beginning, I wouldn't think that's the best way to do it. So start with your eyes open and then you can close your eyes. All right, so that's for EDPM. Do we have any other questions? Preguntas. Somebody must, I must have, I'm curious too. Why would you need to close your eyes? That's a very good question, but I think what they're trying to do is this thing where you type without looking down at the keyboard. So there are some persons who you can be talking to them and they're doing this because they know where the keys are. But again, in real life, you don't have to close your eyes, but you want to be able to just quickly do it because some persons have to say A and look for the A, look for the L. So you want to know where they are. So know it. Or the person said, know the keyboard by heart. Then try typing with your eyes closed. Okay. All right. So, Ali, remember I told you what to do as it relates to OA. So you send the questions that you have and let me know which other questions you need help with. All right. Download a typing app and practice on a laptop. Yes. You can practice on a laptop, or if that person has a keyboard at home, if you have a desktop, or you want to get one of the keyboard, then you can practice. Because I find that when you do this, you can practice with. I find that some people work better with the actual keyboard as opposed to the one on the laptop. But what we want to do is practice. But I would suggest starting with your eyes closed. Just like if you wanted to say I can close my eyes and walk through my house. In order for you to do that, you need to know where the places are with your eyes open first. And I would take the same step. Jariel, I'm looking at I sent you a message and I asked if it's Flow. That's the last message. So please check. I sent it today. The other person would have gotten their credit from yesterday. That was Tiona. All right. Personally, I create a visual map in my head of the keys surrounding the F key. Okay. On the keyboard. Notice that on most keyboard, the F key has a little indent in it. Oh, I didn't even realize. The F and the J. I'm looking at my laptop, and the F and the J has an indent. Wow. Thank you for telling me that. There's a thing on the F and the, so even if you're not looking and you're looking up, wow, F and J. Hmm. Every day you learn because I didn't even notice it. So the F and the J. So I guess when you figure out what is around the F around this side, so if you're not looking but you can feel it, and the J you can feel what is around. All right. So Tashain is doing math and English today. Okay, we have the an English teacher in the building, Donny Jamaica, and the math teacher, which is Miss McDonald. She will be back. She'll be on soon. Hola, 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 ¿cómo estás? I have the great Audley Fair with us. Guys, you can ask your question, business related question. You can let me know which questions they can ask. So if they have a question, I had somebody with OA earlier. So, all right. Hola, hola, hola. Good day. I think they're taught which fingers should be on which key. They have to first study that. Yes, guys. So you have to start, but do not close your eyes first. Let's look first, know it, and then you can close your eyes if that's the point you want to get to. But I think you want to be able to type without looking down. Because some persons I know they type, they look on the key and then they look up. Or some persons they're just typing and they're looking on the screen. So maybe that's what you want to do. But I know you can do this. There's nothing in this world that you can't do. So keep going. All right. So I always type without looking at the keyboard. I think I developed over time while working in the BPO industry. Yes. So because I know this lady, she just do this. You can be telling her and she's not looking at you and she writing. So that's a skill. But I learned something today. The F has a thing on it and the J. All right. So we have English homework, math, we have somebody doing OA. Where are the persons doing Spanish? Nobody's doing Spanish. All right. What is the first in, first out and last in, last out method for OA? All right. The all right. Shernet, muchas gracias. Don't for the persons who Shanika, I need to tell Shanika, don't send them just yet. I will say exactly when um we're doing that because I need to do the tally. But we're responding to the questions first. Un momento. 1 second. Alright. So first in, first out. Last in, last out. Based on what I know, in the supermarket or wherever you are doing something, um, wherever you have goods, you want to sell the first set of goods that come in first, and then so they should. All right. So let's say, for example, you got 2 pounds of un momento, 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 un momento. All right, lo siento muchísimo. All right, I see Tasha, Shanika. All right, I'll have to check the persons who Shanika sent. But all right, so the first one is what is first in first out? So stock evaluation. First in first out are also in POA. All right. So oddly, is it something that you would want to respond to? You can respond in the chat, or if you want, I can share the link if it's okay and you want to join and come in live. That's fine too. So you can let me know which one. All right. So first in first out, yes. So the first in first out is, as the name suggests, the first things that you buy. So what if I bought 10 pounds of rice and tomorrow I buy another 10 pounds of rice? The idea is that I would want to sell the first set first, and then the next pound of rice, the next 10 pound, I want to sell it after. Because think about it. If I say, oh, we have 2 pounds of rice, but I bought one 2 weeks ago and I bought another one today, and I sell off all the ones that I bought today, and then I go again and buy more rice, I still don't sell the ones that I had from a month ago, and I keep selling out that one. What will happen to the long term rice? Eventually, we will take it. So we want to sell the first things that we get first, and then so it's a rotation. So sometimes you go in the supermarket and you see persons moving the merchandise around. It's because they want to put the ones that are older at the front, so you buy that first and then you move towards the back because those are the ones that they got last. I hope that's answered. Oddly fair, you can tell me if that's correct. All right, stock that were received and bought in the business first in should be the first to be sold. Okay. All right, so yes, we don't want all of that in the rice, so, or the flour. So we want to sell the first one first. So whatever you bought first, you want to get sell those first, and the next set then you continue. So it's never smart to sell the ones that you got last first. And pack the shelf with the new items at the back. Yes, so that you see people doing. Yes, pack the freshest always at the back, so the item you purchase first will be taken first by the customer. Yes, and sometimes you see people moving things to go to the back. All right, Miss, do you have any videos on your channel about los pasatiempos? Yes, que te gusta hacer? I have lo que te gusta hacer and mis deportes favoritos. Los opines. I don't have that last one. I'm not sure what that last one was saying. Just look at it again, Jerry. But pasatiempos sí. For example, selling bread or any goods. All right. So look, this is what the fair said. For example, selling bread or any goods that become expired. The first that is bought should be the first sold. Yes. And Danik says, pack the shelf. So we, Kiara, what's your pregunta? I don't see your question. Hold on. Kiara. Oh, you want the meaning of the acronym first in, first out. Okay. Last in, first out would be those goods bought last, so will be sold first. For example, electronics and clothes clothes that are in fashion. So let's see what's new now. Well, in the summer, that those neon shirts. Let me see what I see trending now. Um, They have this dress on TikTok that you have to tie, that tie dress that a lot of people, or the illusion dress on TikTok, because it's in fashion now. A lot of people might want it, so you might want to sell that one first. So you don't want to have that plaid thing that you had a long time ago selling, because people will want the what is on trend. All right, is there a math teacher here? I need some help picking my SBA topic. The math teacher is not here just yet, but as soon as she gets on, I will let you know. All right, this is why I shop from the back. I know some people do it. Oh, opiniones. I think that's what it should be. I think so too, but as it relates to which topic? Jerry, opinions. I can't spell it. No, it's not embarrassing. Senorita Millen spelled it for you. So, Senorita Millen, don't send out everybody just yet. I'm gonna take a second for the time to say who sent me so that I can tally. But I'm looking at the questions now. I see your people. Nika, Shanika's people are here already. But just hold them for a second. I'm gonna take a moment to say who sent who. All right. Um, Ir ala Sima. If you want to say comma, I think you want to say comma. Yes, bucket hats are also on trend. Crocs trending. Oh my, Crocs are trending. Yes, Crocs. A store may also have a lot of shoes bought months ago, but as Crocs are bought, they're sold. Yes, so last in, first out. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. As per last in, first out. All right. Or some type of heels. Jerry, you're quite fine. You knew it started with O and not you. You're a good enough speller. All right, that one was good. And guys, please remember this is a safe space. So this is where we're going to make mistakes. No, Shanika, that's fine. No, I know you're here to learn and help because she's a very very great teacher of Spanish. Also, I was just saying I saw some persons earlier saying Shanika sent me, so I want to be able to tally it properly. So that's why I said it. Está bien, you say. All right, so any other questions related to Spanish, business, English, as it relates to math? As soon as the math teacher comes on, I will let you know. Office administration, business, so all business, office administration, accounts, and principles of business. English, literature, math. You can put the questions as soon as she gets on. I'll let you know. Spanish, you can put your questions. There are two or at least three Spanish teachers. Miss explaining the first in first. I don't know what is AVCO. I'm not sure. If you're still here, Mr. Fair, you can tell us what it is. AVCO. I know first in, first out, and last, but I don't know why Jerry Edwards you're writing LILO. If it's LILO, it would be last in, last out. So the last thing that came in should be last thing. But if it's a last LIFO, last in, first out. What is AVCOMIS, the average cost. So what does that mean? Oh, it's the average cost. So tell me if I'm correct. Oh, it's a method. So say Crocs are being sold, for example, for 3,000 or 5,000. That's the average cost. Then you would price your goods based on that. Please let me know. Oh, he's going to type the explanation soon. All right, so guys, I'm learning too. Um, so we will see the responses. So there are three methods: first in, first out, last in, first out, and AVCO, average cost. So let's see what that means. Guys, for the rest of the persons who have questions, please let me know. Pues mi día, bien, bien, bien. Bueno, me duele la cabeza. I'm answering Kiara. Me duele la cabeza, pero estoy bien. My head is hurting, but I'm okay otherwise. Tashin, what is circular flow of income? All right, let me put that question on the screen. Those sound very business like. So let's see. And also bear in mind, a lot of the persons on here they do private tutoring. So that's something you can look into. I will share the flyers on my YouTube page and on Instagram. Hola, señorita Dele. ¿Dónde están tus estudiantes de tu escuela? Hi, señorita Dele. Señorita Dele is a Spanish teacher also. ¿Algún consejo, algún consejo sobre cómo prepararse para la parte oral del examen de español? Okay, sí. Um, so to answer Robinson, I would have created more than one videos telling you how to prepare, what you need to do. But I'm gonna give you a synopsis, and then you can watch the videos. What to expect on CSEC. You can see a sample. We did a how to respond to the sample questions from the oral examination, and so just check the CSEC playlist here on my channel. However, the first thing you want to do when you're preparing for the oral exam is to ensure that you are practicing speaking the language. So don't speak it in your head. There are a lot of times, even when I lapse, I have everything perfect in my head. But when it's time for my brain and my mouth to work together, sometimes we don't cooperate. So what I want you to do is to practice speaking. Speak to the mirror. Practice reading. Because sometimes you're saying, but when I said it in my head, it sounded different. And it does. That voice in your head sometimes sounds different from the one that comes out of your mouth. So you want to practice reading. So for the reading passage, you want to read. And the more you read, the better it gets. Practice with somebody. Find somebody who might be stronger, or maybe not. Just practice. That's one. Two, for the conversation, you want to make sure you have vocabulary and you want to know the question word. So for example, if the thing says como, you know more than like it's asking you how or what. If it says donde, it's asking you where something is happening or where you're going. If it asks you cuando, you know it's asking you when. So you want to have an idea of the question words. So when you hear it, if it says a que hora, you know you should be giving a time. You don't want to hear a que hora and say muy bien or es deliciosa, it's nice. No, so you want to hear those and you want to respond. As it relates to the situation, for the last 2 years, because of the pandemic, there were no oral situations. On paper, too, you still have the situations. But for the situations, if they come this year, what I want you to do is to put yourself in the situation. So if it says your mother says something to you, the situation is asking you to put yourself in the place of your mother, and your mother is talking to you. If it says your best friend sent you a text message saying that they want something, then you would need to pretend that you're your best friend and send a text message saying you want something. If it said your best friend sent you a text message saying that they want something and you sent a reply, what was your reply? Then you want to put yourself as someone whose best friend would have sent something to them, and you'd want to say something like felicitaciones or things like that. So for the situations, ensure that you put yourself in the situation, and they want to know, is it, are you using the formal or informal? Also record yourself so you can hear yourself. So that is important. You want to hear yourself, and over a period of time you can tell if you're improving. All right. So with average cost, when goods are bought each time, the average cost for each item of stock will be recalculated. Oh, so I guess if you buy 10 shoes last time for 5,000, the average cost for one was 500. But the next time you went, they said that it was 6,000 for the 10 shoes. Then that means the average cost would now be 600. And you can let me know if that's correct or the fear. But that's what I got from what was said. All right. So Shanika says, oral exam tips. Record yourself. Yes. So you can always hear the mispronounced words. And also you can forward it to somebody who, like your teacher or somebody who did the exam already, so that you can get help. And with recording it, because if you call somebody, you're asking them in the moment to listen to you right now. But if you record it and send it, then they can give you feedback. They might not be able to listen right now, but once they do, they can give you feedback. All right, he's Miss, how do I pronounce R? Two R's. Rrr. I'm told in order to roll your tongue, you need to put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Oh, rrr, rrr. I hope that works. If it doesn't, I know persons who teach the language and they're still not able to say rrr. Once you're able to say rojo and we can hear the R, you don't have to stress yourself and lose sleep. But with practice, you can do it. Start by doing brr. No, on a serious note, no, don't do that. Just say brr. All right, oral tip: expose yourself to native speakers, listen to music, watch movies, read books that you already know, even baby books. Yes, some very good tips coming from Shanika Millen. So yes, you and the more you listen to natives, even for the first time, you might not understand. Second time, you might not understand. But with practice, not only do you develop your listening skills, but you will hear words, and the next time you hear it, you say, "Oh, I heard that before," and it helps you with pronunciation. All right. So, what is circular flow of income? That's Tashane's question. So I'm putting that question on the screen. All right. So that question is on the screen, and it sounds very business-like. So we're gonna wait on Mr. Fear to give us a response if he's still here. So do you have to write essays in C6 Spanish? Don't. Oh yes. So again, the video is here. What to expect for C6? So in C6 you have three papers. Paper three, which is the oral examination, that comes first. And in the oral examination, you are going to read, so that's the reading passage. You are going to have a conversation with the examiner, and you usually have situations. As I said before, though, based on the last 2 years, there were no oral situations, but you prepare for it just in case. Now, on paper two, you have four sections. So you have 10 written situations, you have a letter that you're writing, you have a contextual dialogue, and you have a reading comprehension. So that's paper two. And then you have listening paper, which is paper one, so listening and comprehension, and you are going to answer some multiple choice, 60 multiple choice. All right, hola, Momo Max sent us. Hola Ishakar. All right, so guys, at 5:45, I will take all the persons who sent who, so that once we respond to the questions, then I can tally it properly. Because Shanika and Nike is there's a stiff competition happening over here, and I don't want to miss any. And now I see Momo Mac, and I know that Keisha and Nia also sent some persons yesterday. So at 5:45, I am going to take who sent who. Remember, the winner of this prize, well, you get an Amazon gift card or cash, whichever one you want. All right, so seguimos. Any other question? We're trying to find the circular flow of income. Let me see if I find it. What is the circular? No, I don't know if you guys are. Kashane send me. All right, at 5:45. So for those who are sending persons, tell them to come at 5:45. Let us find what is circular flow of income. What is circular? Oh, guys, and also when you're searching for things, ensure that you are using reputable sites. So please do not use Wikipedia, because anybody can write on Wikipedia. So the circular flow of income is a model of economy in which major exchanges are represented as flows of money, goods, and services. The flow of money and goods exchange in closed circuit is not about not in opposite direction. Alright. I just read something, but I'm still not sure. Okay, so the circular flow shows how money moves through society. So, consumer the consumer will work, get your wages, you pay your rent, all of that goes to from so it's how the money you get paid, money comes to your house, then you use the money to buy stuff. Then you have to go back, get paid, and it's a circle. So it's a cycle. You work, you get paid, then you get money, then you get money by, as you say, wages, dividend, however you make the money. You make money, then now you have to spend money by things. And so the money is circling. Because if the persons who own the business didn't pay you, then all of the money would be there. You wouldn't have any money to spend at the supermarket or anything. So it's a flow. All right. Um, Miss, from your perspective, was Christopher Columbus? Well, as we know, Christopher Columbus would not have discovered Jamaica in the sense of found it out of nowhere, because Jamaica and the Taínos were already here. So it's a case where the discovery would have been that maybe he didn't know that persons were here or this place existed. But it's not a discovery in the sense of, oh, he found them, started mixing water and dirt or cement and made Jamaica. No. Just like when you find a cave, for example, the cave was always there. You might have discovered it in the sense of, oh, we did not know that when we walked through this track, we would have seen a cave, but it was still there. So in that case, I would not say he discovered Jamaica, because we were already, the Taínos were already here. What he would have done was to discover it because maybe the persons from Spain didn't know that he was here. All right, sounds like living from hand to mouthish. It is sometimes. So sometimes for some persons, that I think the circle of flow of income does this. You know, when something loads very fast, you get the money, and as you get it, it's done. So it's this. For some people, because they probably have more, it's like this. But for some people, it's like as they get it, especially from here to where you're spending it, is that. All right. So, all right. Hola Abby. Hola Rose TV. Miss, have you ever been to any Spanish speaking country? See, I have been to Cuba. I've been to Panama, and I've been to Chile. So I went to Cuba when I just started learning Spanish. I think it was in, well, I would have done Spanish in high school, but I mean in college. I did it as my major. So I would have gone there, I think it was 2011. And then, as a part of my degree, we had to do immersion. So I spent a summer in Panama. I went to the University of Panama and I got to live in Panama, which was great. And then in 2018, I got a scholarship as um, well, from the Caribbean. They selected 20 persons, four from Jamaica, some from Trinidad and Dominica and Barbados and Guyana. And we went to Chile and we spent a summer and we learned how to teach English, sorry, lo siento, how to teach Spanish as a foreign language. We also lived there, we experienced the culture and the food and all of that great stuff. So all of them were great. I wanted to go to Spain, and then the pandemic happened, because Spain would be the motherland for Spanish, just like how England is what we consider the motherland for English. So yes, I've been to three Spanish speaking countries, and I want to go to more. When I went to Chile, Argentina was right here. I went to the border, but I didn't go over. All right, so all right, but Edwards, you're gonna practice speaking Spanish. You're at the right place. Here on my channel, I focus on Spanish, the integration of technology, speak about culture, and also growth mindset, because I want to remind you that the only person that can stop you is you. All right, Chile sounds great. Yes, and the thing about Chile is that they have all of the seasons that if you're in the United States you experience. So they have the Atacama Desert, which is the driest, so that's hot, and then they have Los Andes Mountain where you get snow. So it's from one extreme to the next, and in the middle you have a blend, so it's cool. So when I went in summer, that's in July of 2018, they were experiencing winter because they're on the other side. So when we're experiencing summer, they get winter. And when we get winter, even though we don't have snow, but December and that time we consider winter, they would have summer. All right. Yes, you should definitely put Chile on your bucket list. You can put Panama too, because the food in Panama and the shopping, because Panama has the canal, shopping is cheap, and the prices are good too. Cuba, of course, is fantastic. And from my experience, whenever I said, "Oh, I'm from Jamaica," they start hitting me and said, "Tenemos la misma sangre," meaning we have the same blood. And so I was walking on the street in the morning by myself, and it was good. And it's clean. Because at that time they have carnival. Now I know that no, because of the pandemic and all that's happening, I don't know if they're having a carnival, but usually in July, say as the last week of July, they have a carnival, but it's not your carnival that you might think of when you think of the carnival they have in Trinidad. Because you can wear jeans pants, you can wear a long dress, you can wear whatever it is, but you are hearing music and you get to experience all kinds of food. So line the streets, about four different streets. So and each section is playing a different kind of music. So you get food and all of that. All right. Welcome, Young J Kid. Yes, hola, Young J Kid. Miss, what subjects you do for a CSET? Do you also choose the ones you want to do? Yes, you get to select the ones that you want to do, but the ones that you want to do, you want to ensure that you are doing a great job in it. Because while you can select the ones you want to do, teachers also recommend you, because based on what you have been doing, they'll know um, if it's a good fit for you. But of course, once you're doing well in all your subjects, you would be recommended. And I know that in Jamaica, the government pays for four once your average is over 55 in the subject. So you want to ensure that you are getting over 55, over 60, over 70, over 80. Your aim should be 100. So government pays for four, and for those who are on path, you get up to eight subjects free. So it's out there. It can't be a case where you can get it free and you're making your parents pay for it because you wasted time or you did not understand but you did not say anything. So everybody can get at least four subjects free. Yes, the flower in Chile, fantastic. Shanika said yes, shopping. Yes, because we went to Panama together and the shopping, and we went to Albrook Mall and one of the largest malls. And there's so many things. I remember buying jeans pants for $1, $2.99. When we saw jeans pants for $7.99, we said that's expensive because of the fact that things were so cheap. Vibes with Christian, there is a prize for the person who has the most in the competition. Wow, what an adventure. I can interview you for my Spanish project get then. And would you recommend me to go to a Spanish speaking country after high school to become? Yes, definitely. Immersion is great. Because when I went to Cuba, my Spanish was not where it is today. I would have just started, and day one, like I hear in so much Spanish. But by day three, I don't know. It's almost like it unlocked something in my brain, and then I can understand what they're saying, and I'm wondering how. But it's immersion, so it's like you live in the language, you eat the language, you breathe the language, you wake up, you hear the language. It helps. Immersion really, really, really helps. So yes, you can. The main subjects, please wanna start preparing and probably start working on my subject. Okay, Tiona, it's up to you. You decide which subjects you want to do. But math, English, I would suggest Spanish. So math, English, Spanish, information technology, social studies. If you want to do business, then you'd want to do the business subjects, which are principles of account, principles of business, office administration. If you want to do the sciences, you would want to do biology, chemistry, physics, or some people do HSB. But if you want to go deeper in science, then you'd want to do biology, chemistry, and physics. There are some persons who like the arts, so it depends on what you want to do. Somebody said choose English literature, it's fun. So it depends on what you want to do. But I would suggest that everybody at least does information technology. You want to do math, English, most anything you want to do after they're gonna ask you for math, English. You want to do social studies, you can do geography. If you like history, you can look at it. So it's up to you, but you decide. Spanish is life changing. I wish I did it in high school. Yes. And there's so many opportunities when you speak Spanish. So as a teacher of Spanish and a Spanish enthusiast, I've been able to do interpreting. So I've gone to conferences, I've met prime ministers from other countries. I would not have been in those rooms if I was, well, I would not have been in those rooms yet, but because ideally I want to be an ambassador for my country, but I would not have been in those rooms yet if I didn't, if my services weren't needed. So I was interpreting. So guys, there's so many opportunities, and for the scholarship that I got for Chile, I was able to go to Chile. So from Jamaica to Chile is 10 hours. So you go from Jamaica to Miami, and then you go from Miami to Chile. That's so approximately over an hour to Miami, and then 8 hours to Chile, and all expense paid trip. So when I so as I let me just Google how much it is. One time I Googled it and it was 300,000. Plus, we stayed in a hotel for 35 days. Imagine paying to stay in a hotel for 35 days out of my pocket. And it's a nice hotel. And not me, I don't mean a motel, I mean hotel. So imagine if I was paying $100 or $200 a night. Add that up. Plus, they gave us money to spend. So I'm saying you can get scholarships. You have opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities when you speak a second language. Even when I worked at the call center before I completed my degree, I was getting twice the amount that the persons who spoke only English got. And I'm saying this to say to you, there are a lot of opportunities when you speak a second language. It can be Spanish, it can be French, it can be Mandarin, but there are a lot of opportunities when you speak a second language. All right, so these are key subjects. And literature is good too, yes. So language, Spanish, IT, biology, social study, math, and accounts. Spanish, of course. So like you need to plan. That one is a good one. So like you need to plan an immersion trip. I would definitely be a chaperone. It's true. If we have enough people saying, and I see people going to Costa Rica, and I see people going to Panama, I see people going to so many places. So guys, you should let me know. I know, and some of these, because I saw somebody planning a Panama trip, and they said that there are not any restrictions. So let's see. All right. You need to know what career path you want to take. Yes, yes, yes. Let me put this on the screen. Um, do you yes, you definitely need to know. So this is where you are deciding. And you want to have a guide. Because I remember when I was growing up, I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. And when I was in grade 9, there was a young lady who had epilepsy. When she fell on the ground, and it's almost like I heard her skull crack. In that moment, I said, "This is not for me." And I don't like seeing blood and all of that. But you have to know which path you want to go. So if you want to do the sciences, you want to know, and also find something that you're passionate about so that you can excel. But guys, don't look at it and say, all right, when I reach grade 11, I'm going to shape up. No, start now. If you're in grade 11, great. If you're in grade 10, great. If you're in 9, start now. 7, start now. Start now. There's no better time than now. And don't think about all those things you did not do, because that's already in the past. We can't do anything about that. But what we can do something about is right now and going forward. So I look forward to seeing persons saying, I got this amount of subject and all of that. All right. Abi Amore. I mean, it's really nice to go to a Spanish country. It's the fact that their culture is different in so many ways. Nike can tell us a lot about it. Nike has been to Costa Rica. She lived in Costa Rica. She speaks very good Spanish also. Tashen is studying Italian. And Imari is saying, even in the business world, it makes you more marketable. And if you're an entrepreneur, then it helps you to market your business to people from different cultures just because you speak a second language. Yes, it opens a new door, because the difference is saying, hold on, let me translate this, as opposed to saying, hola, buenos dias, ¿cómo están? Or bonjour, ¿cómo ça va? You are now able to speak to the person in their language. And of course, I would have more trust in somebody who actually understands what I'm saying, so there are no miscommunication, as opposed to somebody who have to check their phone. Maybe I'm telling them the thing costs $5,000 and they thought I said 500, or vice versa. They tell me, oh, it's 5,000. I say, yes, great business. And I realize they wanted to say 50,000. All right, so law. Miss, I love law. And a cutting miss. I love, love, love cutting and probably doing a search. Woo, one day. Okay. So it depends on what you want to do. So if you love law, then what you want to do is history. I know if you're going to do cape, you have cape law, you have sociology. You might want to look into those. If you are going to do the cutting, then you want to do the sciences. So whichever one. And you can be a multi-potentialite, so you can do both if you want. There's no top on what you can do. There's nothing in this world that you can't do. If tomorrow I get up and decide I want to be a pilot, I can still do it. You can do anything you want to do, but whatever you are doing, you want to ensure that you are being the best, whatever it is. If it's a cutter or surgeon, you want to be the best. If it's a lawyer, you want to be the best lawyer. If it's a doctor, nurse, whoever you are going to be, just be the best version of yourself. I did a presentation for a group and I said to them, do the job that you love. No, the title was How to Get Paid Without Working a Day in Your Life. And everybody was like, what? What is she introducing? But all I was saying is, if you are doing what you genuinely love, then you will not feel like you're working. If you're doing it just to get paid, then that's a different story. Or if you like it but you don't love it, but it pays well, then you'll be working. All right. The types of job at 10. No, start now. Because 10 to 12 years will pass Jareen regardless. So, Jareen, if you don't do it in 10 years, it would pass. And if you do it in 10 years, then you'd have gotten the job. So, let us not look at it. Just start. Whatever you're doing, let us start. All right. You must do literature for law as well. So, bear that in mind. French is awesome. Keep at it. I found it easier to learn than Spanish. You get the spelling and the pronunciation eventually. And whatever you want to learn, you just have to keep going. Can you do drama? Danny can answer this question. Can you do drama? Just curious in CSEC. Not sure if I know they might have theater arts, so maybe that's what it's called. All right, Miss, I want to study for property or family law, probably not a litigator. Whichever one you want to do, Edwards, I look forward to seeing your name and seeing you as one of the most outstanding lawyers because you are going to do well. All right, Miss, I'm learning. Hold on. So, oh, South America. Oh, yes, I think that's the person who joined us. I don't know how you pronounce Xosa. Can you write the pronunciation in the chat for me? Okay, awesome. Theater arts. What's happening today? I'm actually doing it currently. Okay, but you are going to do it. All the way interested in forensic science, but sadly, I'm in the business field in high school. But whatever you want to do, though, Kyla, you can do it after. You can always, if that's what you really, really, really want to do, you can do the C-sex subjects and do it. Hola, hola. You know, I'm not so sure. I know they have drama in Cape. All right. So, Danik is going to check. Don't give up on what you want. You might look one day and say, this, yeah, this is, yes, it's true. I love that, Nike. Because let me tell you something. Whatever it is that you are going to do. I remember when I completed my diploma, did my diploma, and I was saying, should I do the degree because it was 2 more years and all of that? And I did it, and 2 years passed. And if I didn't do it, 2 years would have passed. And so, whatever it is that you want to do, don't look at the extended time. It's gonna pass regardless. If you are 15 or 16 now, when you're 26, 10 years would have passed. And if you didn't do it and you go to 36, 10 more years would pass. So whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. The X has a click sound, so like C. So it's Sosa. No, it's Cosa. Cosa. Okay. All right, gracias. All right, so we're at that time now. Let me know if you have any other questions, guys. School related, homework related. And can you do CSEC 2 times? Yes, you can do it as many times as you want, but I would want you to get it the first time around. So when you do CSEC, if you get a 1, 2, or a 3, so 1 is a distinction, 2 is a credit, and 3 is a pass. So we don't want to create a forest, so we don't want to get a lot of threes. And that's threes, but we call them trees because you don't want to get a lot of those. But if you got a grade and you didn't like it, then you can redo it. But the aim is to get it the first time around and get it good. Anything I choose in the end, yes, 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 yes. I love that, Jerry. Miss, as a lad, the cash is coming in. I shall be doing it. I love you, but look up the click song on me. Okay, thank you, Imari. I'll check. Oh, there's theater arts, which include drama, dance. So that's the answer to the person who asked if they can do drama in CSEC. All right, so it's time to say. So you can do CSEC theater arts for the person who asked. So it's time now. We are around that time. Let me just check if you have any more questions in the back. It's around that time to say who sent you. And also, for those who are doing literature, remember I'm giving away the literature book today. So, oh, I have another book to show you. Hold on, let me go for it. All right, remember that the literature book is a little bit different because depending on who wins the book and which school you're from and which book you use, then you can tell me which book you use and then we can go from there. But these books, Ponte al Dia, which I find as a very, very great book for Spanish, and these are aligned to the NSC curriculum. I love it. I use it with my students. I use it in private tutoring. I use it with my students at heart. I use it with my high school students. I love this book. So we have book two. There's also a book one, and there's a book three. So HODDER. So that's oops. Hold on. Can you see that? Other Education has sponsored the books. So three of these. So one, book two, and book three. So if it's a case where you're doing Spanish, um, you can also win one of these books. All right. Click language. I would love to learn it. Can I? Can I? Oh, Donique would want. All right. So I'm Ari. Can you link Donique with the tutor, please? The Costa teacher or tutor. All right. I wanted to be a doctor in the past when I was growing up. It changed when I saw blood. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you want to be in drama and to be an actress, but I can't wait to see you in your movies and all that you're doing, Tiona. I look forward to seeing that. All right. Hi, Amelia. Hola, hola. All right. So, guys, now you can tell me who recommended you because I'm not seeing any more questions today. So, everybody would have completed their assignments or also would have gotten some assistance to your question. Now, tomorrow will be our final day. Tomorrow will be our last day. And so, hola, Sanya. All right, what about the literature book? I'm going to tell you. So the literature book, what happens to the literature book is um yeah, I'm gonna give you the question and whoever wins the literature book, depending on which school you are and which literature book you use, then you tell me and then I can get it from other for you. Because if I say, oh, I'm giving Green Days by the River and your school use Escape to Last Man Peak, then it makes no sense to you. So, all right. All right, Donique, adios, muchísimas gracias. Gracias, thank you for coming. So, tomorrow will be our final day, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. I had to ask her to get back to you. I don't. Okay, Danik, Mari will give me the information. As soon as she does, I will pass it on to you. Akilia, hola Akilia. All right, so guys, now let the competition begin. Who sent who? Who recommended who? Now is the time. Now is the time to say who recommended you. Let me do the tallying. Let me do the tallying. As it relates, all right. So I see Nike sent me. Jerrine sent me. Jerrine sent me. If you can win, you as it relates to yes, you can win 2 times if you recommend the most persons. Remember, this competition is for 3 days. That the whoever recommends the most persons for 3 days. All right, seguimos. Tashin, Shanika, Kesia, Shanika, Kesia, Shanika. All right. Jerrine recommended me. All right. Let's see. Seguimos. Guys, ensure tomorrow all of you are here. Tomorrow is our final day. And please remember, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and share with somebody and tell them to subscribe. All right, I see 3 new persons subscribed. So if you're here and you didn't subscribe, just go ahead and subscribe. All right, so Miss, it's Kesha. Keshaya. Keshaya. Kashaya. Kashaya. All right, sorry. Kasha. Nike sent me. All right. Tashain recommended me. Kashaya. Kashaya. Tashain recommended me. Kashaya. Everybody's giving me a different pronunciation. Is it Kashia? Ka Shi Ya. Kashia. 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 Kashia sent me. Alright, who's next? Shanika sent me. I mind make no, I'm just pronouncing her name. Alright guys. Also I want to hear which homework you completed. I want to see. Okay, Abby Amore, it's not too late. Tomorrow we're coming back again, so you can complete some assignments tomorrow. Aw, thank you, Jareen, for joining. Kayla completed parallel structure. Jareen said, honestly, I had no homework today, but the live was fun. I'm glad that this is a nice place that we can come to have fun while we complete our assignments and we ask our questions, and this is just a safe space. So I don't want we don't want to change it. Shanika sent me here. Tashain recommended me. It's more Amor. Amor. Miss Amor. Okay. All right. Akila Amor. The vibes was good, kind of like a stress-free area. Oh, this is so nice. Yes, the intention is to have a nice stress-free area because I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I want to remind you that you're not in this alone. As an educator, I know that sometimes you might be feeling overwhelmed and you're saying, "Oh, nobody not care about we," and then just give we homework, and then just do this. No, the assignments you have to do, you have to complete the assignments, but we think about you. Okay, so Nike sent me through, honestly make me want to do homework more. It takes the stress away from it. Awesome. That's the intention. I'm glad. Tashain sent me. All right. So, guys, remember we're doing Hasta la Vista. Okay, Hasta la Vista, Anubis Rat TV. I'm Mari. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Guys, so you have 5 more minutes to say who sent you, which assignment you completed, any questions you might have for tomorrow. It's a shame this couldn't go on for the rest of my high school years. Ah, Tiona, maybe we can select a day in the week and create the homework day. To do it every single day for the week, because even today, I had a headache, but I said I shall not let down my wonderful persons who are joining and doing their homework. And my word is my bond. So the fact that I say all week, we're doing it all week. But what I would suggest, and you can let me know, you guys can vote if you want a day in the week, and then that day we come on and we know that we're coming on. So if it's let's say we do it on a Tuesday, then we know that that Tuesday is the day for the week, and we just join, and all of us join. So I think a Tuesday sounds good because I do have extra classes on Mondays. I do tutoring, so I have a session at 6:30, and I have one actually today. I should have had one 6:30. So we can select a Tuesday, and you can let me know. So you can tell me if on Tuesdays you guys want us to meet, and we do it every Tuesday. So we wouldn't do it every day of the week, but we could do it select a day. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Saying I was procrastinating all of last week and got good vibes to do more work and chat with people and not being alone. Yeah, I find, because this is from personal experience, even when I was studying, I do better work when I'm doing it together. And we don't have to be doing the same topic, but the fact that we are together doing the work, that's so much fun. I'm glad you're here too, Amelia. By the way, does high school finish? Okay, high school, well, that's a very good question. If high school finishes at grade 11, no. All this time, you would have been finished at grade 11. And if you want to do upper six, and if you want to do what we call 12 and 13 grade, so lower six and upper six, then it was a choice. But I realized that now it's becoming mandatory. So, excuse me, you do grade 11, then you move on to 12 and 13. Tuesday and Friday. All right, I can commit to Tuesdays. I see more people saying Tuesday and Friday, Tuesday and Friday. All right, so I can commit to Tuesdays. So I can do it next week, Tuesday. I will tell you how the Fridays go, but I can commit to Tuesdays. So you can let me know if Tuesdays at 5 works for you, or Tuesdays at 5:30. Let me know. No, I think 5 is a good time because by 6:15 you might be tired and you're ready to go. So yeah, I think Tuesdays at 5 would be good. So you can tell me. So I see Shanika, and I see Tashane said me, and I see Nika said me. All right, so 5. So Tuesdays at 5, we could do that. But I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, guys. Bring more people, bring more people, bring more people, bring more people, bring more people tomorrow. And let's end with a bang. Tell people about it. Let them subscribe, and let's see what's happening. And also check out my channel, as I said before. There is something for everybody. And share with persons at your school. Share this channel. Say, check out this channel, and let them subscribe and let them join, and let's do this thing together. But all right, I see who is in first place now. Shanika is in first place now. Nika in second, Tashane in third, and then we have Jerry. So tomorrow, if you remember, tomorrow is the final day for this. So you guys, you decide. Shanika say amen. All right. So let's see. When we talk, we are very productive. Yes, it's true. It's so true. A lot of things, um, especially I remember speaking to Shanika about this, and then she said, name it Samana, that's Atare. We get a lot of work done. It's so true. And I remember from college days, it is so true. So I find that for me, and I know that for Shanika and more persons on here, that when you are doing it together, it doesn't mean that you have to say, oh, I'm doing math and you're doing math. That's great. That's study partner. And there's a video here telling you about study tips. You can check that out. But when we are working towards a common goal and the energy is right, it just makes you want to work. Because sometimes you're at home, you're just tired, or somebody say, oh, you have a lot of work, and you just feel burdened down. But when we're all working towards a common goal, we can do it. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait. Even if you don't have any homework, make sure you're here tomorrow, because tomorrow is our final day. Bring somebody with you. Shanika is leading. Nika in second. Oh, sorry, did I missed out Kashia also. So those are the 5 persons who are in the running. There are other persons who sent persons. and you're still there and you still have time. But I'm talking about the persons who sent a lot of persons. But even if you sent one person, I appreciate you. Don't get it. Don't say, oh, who said I honestly love you? Who is this? Who is this person who is making me feel so nice? All right. But I don't want to go to school after grade. I was planning to go to college after I graduate. Well, they'll decide because I think that with the 12 and 13, you're leaving with an associate degree. So the associate degree will just take you into college. So it will be sorted out. You'll get more information because it's this year that it has been introduced. But guys, you'll get no, only tomorrow people will count are all four live. On yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So whoever brings the most persons for the 3 days. All right. Yes, Akilia. Okay, Akilia. All right. So, guys, muchísimas gracias. Tengan ustedes una buena tarde. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions before you go or anything before you go. And then I'm going to ask you to get some rest. And then I will see you tomorrow. Mañana. Nos vemos. Mañana. Mañana a las 5. Tomorrow at 5. See you at 5. Good vibes. Okay. All right. So you'll get more information though as it relates because there are some different pathways. So depending on what you want to do, you'll know. But more information will come about that, and we will move forward. But what I want to encourage you, regardless of which grade you're in, ensure that you stay in school. And as my father used to say, my late father, people will tell you say they love you. Them a go climb back a tree for you. Them a go take sun out of sky for you. And they don't have sun and sky for themselves. So ensure that ladies, do your work. Males, do your work. You can do it. The only person that can stop you is you. Stay in school, and especially towards the end, for those who are in grade 11, doing SBAs, planning for exam, you are going to feel a bit overwhelmed. Anything you're doing, when you're closer to the end, you want it to finish and then you start feeling overwhelmed. But I want to encourage you to do this. You got this. And the only person that can stop you is you. La única persona que puede detenerte eres tú. Now, I don't want to leave and say I was going to do something and didn't do it. So for the literature book, final question. Who is sponsoring the books? I mentioned Atlas, literature books, and these books. Who did I say was the sponsor of it? All right, I'm gonna wait until 6:20. If I don't get my answer, then tomorrow we continue. All right. So yes, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, and girls, no babies. All right. We want to stay in school and we want to do the best that we can do. I just read what Tiona said, but I just want to encourage each and every one of you. You got this. You can do it, and I can't wait. I can't wait to hear from you later on in the future. Miss, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I did this. I was on the live in 2021, and now I'm the best lawyer, I'm the best surgeon, I'm the best doctor, I'm the best tailor, I'm the best chef. Whatever it is you decide to do, be the best version of yourself. Best makeup artist, best hairdresser, whatever it is that you decide to do, be the best version of yourself. Okay, yes, there are pre-university programs in Jamaica. Um, Even when you would do sixth form, you would do CAPE or A levels, and that would take you to university. So yes, we're still on for the person here every day. Yes, we're still on for the person here every day. There's a prize. I'm seeing more than one, so tomorrow I will have to find a way to reward you guys. All right, so nobody has answered the question just yet about who is sponsoring the books, but I still have the books, and tomorrow we will give away the things I have because I'm not leaving without giving them to you. All right, So, nos vemos mañana. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Tell somebody about it. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, watch a video. Everybody can benefit from the study tips because this channel is not just Spanish. Yes, it's mostly Spanish and technology, but there are tips for studying and all of that. So check it out. Um, Yes, I can't wait to hear that you develop the cure for cancer and all of those. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do. You're going to do some big things, you know? Big things. I don't think people know the big things. Oh, no, it's not Hoogers. I didn't know that that's what you're answering. No, it's not. So you want to try again, Tiona, before I go? If not, you can search, you can watch back the live, and then tomorrow you can give me your answer. Porque tengo que irme. No, it's not our parent either. Big things. Uno, a big deal. All right, big deals. Have a wonderful day. Tengan ustedes un buen día. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Watch back the live to respond to the question. Adios.